Hello and welcome to Bakies The Sims for custom content. In this video I will be showing you my second animated waterfall, which is much smaller than the first one. This makes it better usable on smaller lots too and in more different ways. Just as with the other waterfall, this small one comes in two different versions, which both can be found by going to Build Mode, Swimming Pools and Pool Decoration. Another way to find these new ones, but also my other waterfall items, is by typing waterfall into the search bar and clicking the waterfall search tag above it. Now, when only looking at the new ones, the colored border isn't the only way to see the difference between the two versions. This time the thumbnail itself says a lot about which version it is too. The thumbnail showing a sim showering underneath a waterfall and with the green border is the terrain only version with additional interactions. To be able to use these interactions, you do need the Island Living expansion pack. The other one, where the waterfall ends in a stream and which has a blue border, is the terrain and water surface version with no additional interactions. This version only requires you to have the base game. Like many of my animated mods, both waterfall objects are invisible when placing in build mode, but will become visible after going into live mode. As the next expansion pack has a Japanese-inspired world, I made this custom cliff wall with bamboo forest to show you the interactions that come with the terrain-only version. To activate them, simply hover your mouse over the area where the water meets the ground until an interaction symbol appears. Click it to get the following three options. Showering in the waterfall, in this case while wearing swimwear. Play underneath the waterfall. And showering naked. If you don't know what to expect, this is showering in swimwear. Here you see my sim playing underneath the waterfall. And yes, I'm aware of some of the visual effects being too high, but unfortunately there's nothing I could do about that. And this is how it looks when a sim is showering naked. When placing this waterfall on an off-the-grid lot, an extra interaction will appear, which makes it possible to gather water from the waterfall. This is the only interaction which can be executed while one of the others is active too. In this case, showering in swimwear. Now let's take a look at in which ways you can use this waterfall. As just showed on the off-the-grid lot, but also here, you can use my unlocked and recolored jungle adventure cliffs to create a large cliff wall where the waterfall seems to stream out of. But as the waterfall itself is quite small, a much smaller cliff might look just as nice. In this example I shrunk down the cliffs, switched the water terrain paint from the former scenes with a fountain, and the terrain only version with the water surface version. This way you can make a nice looking natural scene which can easily be created on smaller lots too. Another way to use this waterfall, which can't be done with a larger one, is placing it against a wall. To hide the top part I used plants so it looks a bit less strange. For the bottom you can use a fountain, like in this example, or just terrain. When placed on terrain, Sims will still be able to use its interactions. Another thing I think looks quite cool is to make the waterfall to come out of a wall on the first floor into a raised pool underneath. But others can probably make this look far better than me, as I don't build houses that often. A final thing I want to share is that both versions are walkthroughable by Sims. This means you can also make some sort of secret entryways where a sim has to walk or swim straight through the waterfalls to enter a hidden room or cave. Using multiple waterfall objects next to each other probably looks better than just a single one. Wherever you're going to use this item for, I hope it makes your area to look a bit more special. If you want to know more about the other items used in this video, take a look at the video description for some video links. You will also find the download link for the small waterfall in there. If you like this mod and video, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up button and let me know what you think about it by leaving a comment. If you're curious about my next projects, please subscribe. For now, enjoy your day and see you back soon here on BakieGaming.